Dear clients and dear friends all over the world, this is Christian von Elverfeld, CEO of MACK Rides. We all had a very hard year behind us. The COVID-19 affected all of us all over the world, and I hope that you are all doing well personally, and that this crisis was not too bad for your economy, for your business. And you are all maybe already started or you are in front of to reopen your parks. Therefore, we want to start a service campaign ready to restart your rides, our rides, MACK rides. And please enjoy what we prepared in the following. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to see you all again maybe in Orlando this November or hopefully sometimes earlier. Thank you and enjoy.
A careful and targeted preparation of actions to restart a ride can reduce the risk of damages and downtimes. With this Ready2Restart toolbox, we want to support you in your action. Welcome, my name is Bastian Brox and I'm responsible at EMIS Electrics for all service actions. With this little video series, we would like to give you additional support on how to restart a ride after a long standstill. The focus of this video is on what is important for managers and those responsible. My guest for this discussion is Thorsten Marohn, park manager of the Europapark Rust. Running a very successful seasonal park puts you in perfect place to be our discussion partner for today. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much for being here.
Starting up a park after a long downtime or closing time is an even more extensive work than just restarting a ride on a daily maintenance base. So what is your plan and what does Europapark do for a restart after a winter break?
At first I will say we do not have a really break. We do the daily maintenance in our winter break, not in the same way we do it in the open time, but we do our maintenance during the winter break. So it would be a very difficult situation for us if we start at a 0 point and to start up all the attractions. For the employees, the operators, when they come to us, we start to train them so they can learn everything what they perhaps forgot about in this time we are closed.
A critical success point in implementing the startup action is the right guidance of your employees. What is particularly important there?
I think it's really important that every employee, when they come back after the break, they get the same feeling, and we want them to know that we are one family and we have one same goal. We want to open the park, and we want to open the park on a safety way, and we want to operate a park on a safety way. So everyone has to do the trainings, and so that everyone is on the same level of the security, of to operate the attractions, of to manage, to be with our guests. And this is one of our biggest journeys when we want to open or reopen the park. We have to to look after every manual, to check if it is everything, the newest information is in there. We have to do with all our checklists the same, so that everyone can be sure that this is the newest checklist, which they have to work with it.
What exactly do managers, executives, and those responsible have to do when restarting an amusement park? What are your tasks?
At first, our tasks, I'm not alone. I'm in a team with three park managers. Our first task is that we have some meetings with our human resource department, and we have to look if there are enough employees for the attractions. Because we have some attractions with a lot of employees and some with just one employee, and there is every year this journey that we have to search for enough employees. And after this, we going to look that we have control the checklists. We have a lot of checklists. Checklists for the daily work. I will say we have checklists for such work we have to do in a week. We have security checklists and a lots of more. And every checklist has to look, that is the newest state of this checklist. We do not control the checklists ourselves, but we have a big team that looks after every of these checklists, of the manuals, of other quality control lists, and everything. And if this is prepared, we can go to our trainings. We have to look the plan of the trainings. What will we give our employees on information with? This depends from year to year what is our focus. And so every year it's got a new training for our employees. And to the point when the employees come to start their work, we have to look very intense of the quality control. So we want that the park is in a perfect situation, and when the guest comes, he will nearly find no problem, no thing. Everything must be prepared. So I think this is our most thing that we have to do before we start.
What are the benefits of being visible at the ride for managers, and how can you support your colleagues in the restarting process?
It is a benefit that we will not only in our office. Example in my person, when I start working at Europapark, I began at the attraction, it's called Schweizer Bobbahn. It was just, I came to the park to work a few weeks. And after that I wanted to go back to the university. And I started there as a normal operator, and I learned everything on the operations side of this attraction, to work with guests, to operate the attraction, and to do the work without guests, cleaning everything. And this time it showed me that it is absolutely necessary to know about the work our employees do in the front line. And so it is now for me a very interesting thing when I visit the attraction. I know that I knew the work they had to do in this day, and the employee know that I was not just the person who is in the office every day and was were no time on the attractions. So it helped a lot to understand our decision, what we make every day, and I understand what the employees need. It's they are not just workers doing their things without thinking of something. They for example, they love their job, and if we do some decisions they do not want to do, they need to know it, and they need to understand why we do this. And we need to understand that we cannot decide everything on lower decisions. So I think it helps a lot that we understand the people, and it helps a lot to be near to them, and not just only one who is in an office in the 7th floor of some building.
In your experience, what are the critical success factors for the implementation of an opening campaign?
I think for us it is very important that we are doing the maintenance during our winter or our off season. Then on a second point, I think it is important that we are training our new employees in a very good way before they going to see guests or going to operate the attractions. I think this is one of the key factors in this situation.
Overall, what would you like to say to your colleagues in the amusement park industry?
I think it is this situation now is for the whole industry a very bad situation with the pandemic. But I think we all stay together through this situation. And I think the time will come when the parks will open again. And for my personal situation, I want this situation that our guests can visit our park and other parks all over the world, and the families have fun on the attraction and have a very good day at an amusement park. So I wish that this will come very soon and we stay together through this situation now.
Thank you very much for being with us, and thank you also for this very interesting conversation.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for your attention, and we wish you all the best for your restarting actions. If any questions arise or the operator's manual leave anything open, don't hesitate to contact us. Contact us on the listed email addresses or telephone numbers. We hope you enjoyed the video and it has helped you in your actions.